Today for math, you're going to need your whiteboard stuff or some scratch paper. So you don't have a paper that goes with it today. I would like you to take a picture of a couple of things for me on your whiteboard and then send me those today. So we are going to start talking about a concept called length. Have you heard the word length before? Length is how long something is from one end to the other. So we would say these scissors are this long because this is from one end to the other. So you can describe things as being longer or shorter. So a couple of things. If I want to compare these two scissors, I can't go like this and say the blue ones are longer. So one of the things, the rules about deciding what things are longer is you have to start them at the exact same spot. So I know because I'm having to hold them, it's a little hard to see, but I am holding them up against my hand. And now we can easily see which one of these scissors is longer. The red ones are. Which ones are shorter? The blue ones are. So we are going to look at a few other things. So I have here my dry erase marker and I have my reading finger. Now, again, can I just put them wherever I want and be like, I think this one is longer? No, we have to line them up. So this one, hopefully I can hold a little bit better. So I'm pushing them against my hand. They're now lined up. And which one is longer? The marker. Which one is shorter? The reading finger. All right. So I know you don't have this worksheet, but we're going to look at it. So looking at this, is that looks like a colored pencil or maybe just a pencil? I don't know. So notice that they have lined these up and we are going to circle the one that is longer and I'm going to underline the one that is shorter. So you don't have to do anything yet. If you want to try to draw some things that look kind of like that, you can, but this is not the part that I need. So which one is longer? Which one am I going to circle? I hope you said the yellow pencil, and then we underline the paper clip that is shorter. Now we have this blue marker and a blue paintbrush. Notice that they have lined them up so we can compare them. Which one is longer? We would say the paintbrush is longer than the marker. So we would circle it. And then if we were going to go the other way, I underlined the marker and we would say the marker is shorter than the paintbrush. Okay, look at these two here. Which one is longer? Which one am I going to circle? I'm going to circle the pencil because it is longer. And we would say the pencil is longer than the crayon. And I'm going to underline the crayon and we would say the crayon is shorter than the pencil. Now this is the part you can, on your whiteboard, you can just draw a glue stick. If you can't draw a perfect glue stick, go ahead and just draw a rectangle. And that's going to represent your glue stick. Now on your whiteboard, I want you to draw me an object that is longer than the glue stick. Now, I would like you to draw something different than a glue stick. So, can you draw a pencil? Can you draw a marker? Could you draw, I'm trying to think what else is like long and skinny. Could you draw a piece of string? Whatever it is, but remember the rule, it has to line up. So, can I just draw a thing that goes from like one side to the other? Nope. Remember, they've got to line up. That's the key. So going back to this paper, see how the things line up? So whatever you draw, I want it to line up with the glue stick. You could even draw a light line in there to show that you lined them up. And obviously I know because you're just drawing on your whiteboards that it may not be perfect, but I want you to do the best you can. So if you notice, I kind of kept switching from which way I was holding it. So length, they kind of want it to go the long way this way. So then we have another word that we call height. So the height, if I turn it this way, it's now going from the bottom to the top. If it's this way, then we'd say the height is just this little part right here, going from the bottom to the top. So when we talk about the bottom to the top, we talk about taller and shorter. So I'll just use these. So again, the rule is I can't just hold these wherever I want and be like, I think the dry erase marker is taller and the permanent marker is shorter. So the same rule applies as when you're doing length. We have to have them sitting on the same area. And when I have them sitting at the same place, which one is taller? The permanent marker is taller. Which one is shorter? The dry erase marker is shorter. So let's look at a couple of things I have here. Do you think Gerald or our hand clapper is going to be taller? Can I do it like this? And Gerald is now taller. See, I see him taller. Nope, I have to line them up. So I could do the same, put Gerald on my hand. I'm not sure I can balance him. And this. When we do that, which one is taller? Definitely the hand clappers. Which one is shorter? Gerald. Gerald is definitely shorter. Now, we are going to look at this pencil and the, I don't remember what noise thing this is. Can I go like this and say, the pencil is taller? What's the rule? We have to put them the same place. And when I do that, which one is taller? Our little noisemaker thing. And which one is shorter? The pencil. Okay, now let's look at this other side. It wants you to do a circle around the smaller object and draw a line under the taller object. So looking at these two people right here, which one do you think I'm going to circle? I'm going to circle the girl. We would say the girl is shorter than the guy. And I'm going to underline the guy, and we could say the guy is taller than the girl. Okay, look at the flowers here. I want you to think about which one's going to get circled, which one's shorter. We are going to circle the yellow flower. And which one am I going to underline because it's taller? The red. Okay, look at the bookshelf. Which one am I going to circle that's shorter? I'm going to circle the blue one. And I'm going to underline the brown one. And I could say the blue shelves are shorter than the brown shelves. Or I could say the brown shelves are taller than the blue shelves. Okay, let's look at the bear and the giraffe. Which one am I going to circle? I'm going to circle the bear because the bear is shorter. And then we're going to underline the giraffe because the giraffe is taller. Okay, then it says a cat is blank than a horse. So are we going to say a cat is smaller than a horse? Sorry, shorter. Shorter. A cat is shorter than a horse, or a cat is taller than a horse? Which one? A cat is shorter than a horse. Now, to show me this one, will you draw me two objects? So you can draw some of the things that have been shown on here. Flowers, people, bookshelves, animals. But will you draw me two animals? And so I'm going to draw I'll just draw further down. So I could draw two people. So I draw two people, one tall and one short. Will you on your whiteboard circle the one that you made shorter and underline the one that you made taller with whatever you choose to draw? So you're going to send me a picture of what you drew that was bigger than the glue lining up with the glue. And you're going to draw me a picture of something shorter and taller, and you're going to circle the shorter object and underline the taller object. And if you want to be really careful, you would make sure they are lined up exactly. You don't want to draw like a person up here and then a person up here and try to guess which one is taller and which one is shorter. You want them to line up on the same line. I look forward to seeing pictures of your whiteboards and practice with your mom and dad and your family on finding things at your house that are taller and shorter or longer and shorter